kills that land. This Autobot do or die, death or glory attitude gets me every time. It's all heads down, fist up, charge. I'm flattered by the attention, but easily bored. Lucky for you that I'm late for a meeting. Apologies, Megatron. Unlike Sixshot and Black Shadow here, I have my hands full.
Not anymore, Overlord. You've just fought your last campaign. Bigger and better things await. I've finalized the 6-stage infiltration protocol. You three will be my Phase 6ers, visiting planets on the brink of collapse and crushing our opponents in the name of the Decepticons.
For the Decepticons!
And what if, unlike these two, I aspire to be more than your little pet warhead?
Then you have two options, Overlord. Option 1, you do as I say. Option 2, you don't. Oh, and option 2, I hunt you down and tear you limb from limb. So, what's it to be?
Freedom of thought, freedom of action, freedom to be.
No, too pompous.
Sentience is the guarantor of autonomy.
Pyro, I don't even know what that means.
This is too difficult, Ironfist. I can't be a wrecker without a motto.
That's not a motto you want. It's a war cry. Something to scare your enemy, not make him hate you more.
Me? I just show up, shoot, and shout. The less coherent, the better.
You can't beat wreck and rule. Pure poetry. Springer came up with that one, right? Nuh-uh. Pre-Springer. Impactor first said it when he rescued Zaron from the Sonic Canyons, right before flying his sky sled into the drilling platform. It's all right there in the mission log, in the witness statements. 10 years ago, a blind trader sold me a chunk of that same sky sled. Cost me 4,000 credits and an optic sensor. He saw you coming? Or rather, he didn't.
This journey's taking ages. It's making me twitchy. When am I gonna get my servos dirty? When the grown-ups finish their little discussion.
Damn, I wish I'd been there to see Springer's face when Impactor showed up. But then I do love a tense atmosphere.
You must have rusted with joy when you heard Impactor was on board. You gonna ask him why he quit the Wreckers?
Look, Impactor wasn't just the longest-serving wrecker. He was their leader. Why did he skip town after Pova? It's the big question.
Didn't he wind up in G9 after selling adulterated energon to the Chomskians?
Nah, I don't buy it. An indefinite sentence for peddling low-grade circuit boosters? No, I know a cover story when I hear one. I'll tell you one thing, though. I bet that's one hell of a reunion going on in there.
If I never see you again, it'll be 1,000 years too soon. Your last words to me.
I can't remember your last words to me, Springer. I was too busy being thrown into a cell that you condemned me to. If you think I'll ever forgive you for... Ow! Gently, Perceptor. All that poking around to tell me I've still got a hand missing.
Sorry, out of practice. And by the way, there's something in your head.
I'm guessing it's a deterrence chip. A microscopic tracking device administered to prisoners by a way of cranial injection. If they try to escape, it explodes.
They gave it to me as a cell warming prison. Thought it might go bang when I left G9. Guess only Fort Max knew the detonation signal.
Impactor, if I'd known they were going to... I mean... How did you get here anyway?
Who's there?
It's me, Snare. We need to get you out of here, now! While everyone's watching the fight!
Why would I trust you? You're a Decepticon named Snare.
You're the Autobot who went too far, denied the mercy of spark extraction because you wouldn't show remorse for your crimes. All in all, feels like I'm the one taking the risk here.
Why me, Snare? Those wings just for show. Why not fly off this rock? Leave Overlord to it.
Because I'm as much a prisoner here as you. I'm scared of him, Impactor. We all are. But you rescued hostages on the cusp of an event horizon. You chased Squadron X across 9 star systems. You've got what it takes to make it out and bring back help.
Why now?
Let's say I had an epiphany. I watched too many people make decisions and realized I had one of my own to make. Look, G9's force field is offline while they upgrade the reactor core. Go, now! Take a shuttle and get off planet. Quickly, Autobot.
Autobot. I'm a wrecker, Snare. First and always. Overlord's turned G9 into a cross between a death camp and an amusement park. Pit fights, hunting parties, ritual executions, and, the torture. Autobots staggering back to their cells. Eyes like bullet holes, flinching at the gaps between their fingers.
Overlord. Damn it. Maybe we should delay the mission.
You kidding? This just got interesting. But we do need to rethink our strategy. Dismissed, Impactor.
Whoa there, soldier. You're talking tactics and I'm dismissed. Since when did I start taking orders from you?
Since you shut yourself inside that room on Pova, soldier.
And you, Magnus, you want to send me to my room too?
What I want is for you to cool down. Get Ironfist to fix you a new hand.
Know what I used to think back on G9? For all his holier-than-thou shtick, Springer would have done the same as me. That's what really used to eat me up. Springer would have done the same. But now, you know what? I don't think you would. And believe me, pal, in my eyes that makes you a whole lot worse.
Easy. Impactor's been through a lot, even before G9. Besides, I think you need him.
I guess so. He's wise to Overlord's fetishes. He knows his way around G9. He's made a contact in this Snare character, and he could probably get us the prisoners faster.
I just thought you could use the extra muscle. But yeah, all that other stuff too.
You sure you won't come with us?
Look, it's easier for me to turn a blind eye to the Wrecker's methods when I'm not in the same bloodbath as you guys. Besides, Prowl wants me back on Earth without delay. Don't worry, you can keep the ship. My shuttle's faster than this bucket of bolts. Too bad it can only carry me and Verity. Otherwise, we could have been at G9 already.
A one-way ticket to Earth? I don't think so.
There was something else Prowl wanted. He gave me a name. Said it would mean something to the both of us.
What's the name?
Aquidus. We'll be arriving in orbit above G9 in less than 10 cycles. Impactor here will be joining you on your mission. Unfortunately, he brought with him some unsettling news.
Nice work on Impactor's new... whatever it is. Did you ask him why he quit? No, it didn't seem appropriate.
We thought that Skyquake and his predators were just using G9 as a link in the Decepticons' Energon supply chain. Not so. For the last 3 years, G9 has been ruled by Overlord. Oh, Slash, this is not happening. This is not happening.
Overlord? Who dat?
Wow, I didn't think robots did sharp intakes of breath. What's an Overlord?
The Decepticons' most high-profile deserter. Used to be a general, but now, well, no one's quite sure. He was Megatron's final solution. the go-to guy when all else failed. Some called him a psycho, but that was way off. He was always in control. He saw each military campaign as an exercise in pain management, a chance to cook up more sick ways of slaughtering the enemy. Unlike every other con, though, to give Megatron sleepless nights, Overlord wasn't power hungry.
He just wanted to graduate from homicide to genocide.
And add a few notches to his kill stats. But Meg still got twitchy. He took Overlord's lack of ambition as a facade and started reining him in, tightening his leash. Some say that's why he up and left. I was there when it happened. Khaldun 4. We had the cons pinned down when Overlord just, landed on us. Things got kinda messy. Mid-battle, the guy vanishes. We're licking our wounds when he catches up with us and picks up where he left off. I remember looking into his eyes and seeing nothing. An absence, you know, like his mind was someplace else. Then all of a sudden, he just stops. And before we can fully take advantage, he splits, saying,
Tell Megatron I've chosen option 2. And that I'll be waiting for him.
Strangest thing I ever saw. Me and everyone else kinda thought he was dead. I guess not.
Cup. What did I tell you about talking up the enemy? Overlord is powerful, but he's not omnipotent. His presence on G9 complicates this mission, but doesn't change the principal objectives. Springer?
Impactor says there are 50 Autobots down there, mostly ex-guards, held in cell blocks in the Southern Dome. Rescuing them is our first objective. Our second objective is...
Kill Overlord!
Thank you, Guzzle, for reminding me why I recruited you. But no, the second objective is to find Equitus. Some of you will recognize the name, but most of you won't. All that matters is that Equitus is down there, amongst hundreds of Decepticons. And that's not good. This is a lattice force field. To break through it, we'll adapt the divide and conquer approach we used to penetrate Magma's orbital shield.
You use 2 ships to hit separate weak spots at exactly the same time, angle, and speed, fatally compromising the shield's structural integrity. Mission 078-088. Operation Volcano. Classic.
We'll land 2 drop pods in the Southern Dome, free the prisoners, find Equitus, steal a troop carrier, and get the hell out of there.
That's the plan? Not exactly Prime's 5-fold maneuver, is it?
Turn up and shoot. About as fancy as it gets of us wreckers. You want to spend all day calculating tolerable margins of error? Call Prowl. Much simpler of me, kid. If you're dead, you failed.
Hang on. Only Rotorstorm's got what it takes to hit a weak spot on a lattice force field. He's got one of the pods under control. Who's got the other?
Me again, old man. Remote control. And yes, I am not good.
So that's the plan, wreckers. What could possibly go right?
They're small, but they pack one heck of a punch. Cerebro-sensitive bullets lock onto the target's brain module, and, well, you can work out the rest.
Ah, the wreckers. Impossible odds, weird brain bullets. It doesn't get much better than this.
It's happening more often now. Like Perceptor predicted. What did he call it?
Precarious perception. I'm getting it too. But we can't let it distract us, okay? We plow on as normal, right?
There. What do you make of that?
Involuntary system shutdown. That's what he told me, Magnus. And I believe him.
Fly 2 ships at once? Hit 2 tiny targets simultaneously? Oh, of course I can, Springer. Shall I single-handedly liberate G9 while I'm at it? You're more of a wannabe than my Ironfist, Rotorstorm. Pathetic.
Okay, Magnus. Time to cut us loose.
Good luck, people. May your wires never cross, and your luster never dull.
Springer, I'll take control of your pod after atmospheric entry, okay?
Roger that, Rotorstorm.
So, are we there
By
yet?
the prime program!
Oh, great. Stow away. Now we gotta watch your back, too?
Can it, Tin Man? I'm here to help.
This is your Daredevil pilot speaking. Hold on to our sparks, because we're about to encounter a little... turbulence!
Hold my legs, TopSpin. I feel the urge to shoot someone.
Time to take your medicine, fly boys! Woohoo!
Springer's crew is going down!
Them and us both! Brace for impact, everyone. Here comes G9.
Oh, okay. So, we've arrived. What happens now?
Now things go from bad to much, much worse.